Okay, so once again, welcome back everybody. We are on the day number 12 SIR certification perspective. And now we are going to be discuss more on the security incident response. Let's go a little bit more deep dive, understand it from the what I can say. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was facing some issue, so getting econ from my headphone. Okay, so now we are on this day number 12, and now we are going to be pick up interesting topics from the ServiceNow incident perspective. And let me go to my slide, and we are on the slide number this. No, we are on the slide number 30. Yes. So what we discussed earlier was REST API have an event, then event rule. Yeah, it is a SC underscore event rule. Then we have an EM alert, and then it go to the SNSI incident table. Now let's see that I as an analyst where I go and check the incident. Okay, because this is important. We see that how to create an incident, but now we have to be see that how to work on that incident and what other factors involved in that. So ServiceNow says that I am providing you the workspace. You can see here, there is a workspace available. You can click on this. This is the workspace which is given by ServiceNow for the security incident response. But before we go for the workspace understanding, let's try to be understand few more things like what are the groups involved in this particular security incident? What information we need to show? What is the current state or methodology my client is using or following to update on that part? What is the baseline for this? What are the fields should be considered as a mandatory, non-mandatory? Because it is a workspace. It means I can do some changes here and there very easily on that particular part. This is what is the overall picture for us for this particular discussion. So this is called the security incident workspace. And I can click here. This is on my home screen. Let me come here. Let me close this and then we can see. OK, let me close. Look like similar to the other workspaces. We have a service operation workspace and we have a CSM workspace. Look like the similar, but this is a little bit different as well. So on the top, we have an overview. Priority by state. I can see my work, my team work, unassigned work. I can see the securities and other response because these two terms are important here. I can see what is going to breach today, what is going to breach tomorrow. If I have an SLA, I have a quick links as well here. Then I can see the incidents, which is here. I can create new from here as well. If you see from where I can get the new incident, or I can create it from the catalog. I can create it from the normal incident and I can from the new UI as well. These are 3 or 4 ways to do this part. Little easy, little good one to handle. Now, if I click on this, show security incident is kind of a list will be open for me where I can see all the security incident will be available. My list and I have a task, reported phishing and assessment kind of things will be available here. So you can see something similar, but let's go and understand more in that part. Here you can see the SIR dashboards to see the trends, to see the reports on the dashboard format. We have a SIR dashboard available here. It takes a little time to be loaded because definitely the data is coming from the reports itself. So multiple type of reports has been given by ServiceNow. This is what I was talking earlier. Average time to identify, to contain critical, SL expiring, and lot more. It has been added. No data is available, and you can see like this. It's like a catalogs or the categories. I can say denial of service, privacy violation, unauthorized access type or trend by categories. I can say we can see here a good picture given by ServiceNow, but definitely it's a heavy one, and also different type of reports are available on this particular part. Now let's come back here and let's try to be open the security incident all open. Yeah, and I can click on this. As per the standard practice, best practice or the given by ServiceNow, incident will be open in the another tab. That is the one part. It is a good thing that we can see here. Now we need to be understand what is important here. The first point, if you see little bit on the top, I can see the short description. I can see the category, priority, risk score assigned to. We are going to discuss the risk score very soon, that how this calculated, to whom it has been assigned and what state it is. It don't have the state flow, the formatter on the top, which we have on our normal forms. Then we have overview, detail, investigation, response task, related records, and other records. The benefit of this analyst is that, workspace analyst is that we can configure the landing page filters. We can configure the form UI action. So what I can say here, what we can do is here, we can do the landing page UI changes. OK, sorry, not UI, landing page filters we can change. We can change the form UI action. And we can set up the related list as well. Interesting exercise which I did in my labs as well. So you can see the different related lists are available, but these are the limited one. Can we add more? Yes, we can add more as well. Then you can get the response task from here, and here you get the UI actions which we can modify as well. I don't want to be create incident change problem, so I am able to remove this particular options from here itself, not from here, from the configuration itself. I can do that particular part. Now the main purpose of bringing something here is called this thing, tags, security tags. What is the meaning of the tag here? That is much important point here. And these things basically called, or let me say, I'm missing something on that part, or this one, sorry. So we are discussing about this thing, landing page filters. I'm talking about these things. So if you want, you can change this landing page filter as well. You can edit, you can reset to the default, or if you have something, you can bring here. I'm sure that we can do the drag and drop. So this is what available out of the box. If you say this, you can put. So this configuration can be changed definitely if you want to change on this part. And this is what it called as a primary filters. These are the primary filters. And if you want to go a little bit more, then I guess you have the secondary filter as well. List action, not this one, this one. You can put the secondary filter as well here. So two things which we have to be remember here on the Analyst workspace. Primary filter is this one, and these are the secondary filter here. OK, easy, simple to do that part. Number one. The second part is on the form UI action. Again, I'm saying this is important from the examination perspective, that what action, what work you can do in the Analyst workspace, and this is called the Analyst workspace. Security incident response Analyst workspace is a complete, I can say, we call this particular part. OK, so this is the one thing which we can do. Second thing which I saw, or which I say, that let's discuss about a little bit properties level as well, that what property it contain. So you can go here and search for this Analyst workspace. Under that, let me see, do you have a property as well here? Yes, system, or I can say, let's see. Let me do it's come here, app engine, DevOps not required, change security option. This is an email property, not, I don't want this as well. Analyst admin, let's see, is this the right one which I'm looking for? Not this one I'm looking for actually. Or I can go into the system properties for this one. Underscore properties.list. And here I can set up the properties for the polling, that how and when it go and poll something on that particular part. So we can say, let's put sn underscore app, something is there. This one, sf underscore secops, if I say so, underscore secops. Yeah, so there are few properties available which we call as a polling property, like on which interval it should poll. And we can see that you can do interval for the playbook. Or I can show you something on the polling. 42 is the less number. What is the exact number I'm looking for? So like you can put these things, that how many responses, what summary we need, all these things you can set up in the property level actually. I'm looking for one option that I can make a change here for the polling part. This is very important, which was I saw in the lab. Not here, or I'm not getting the right word, the right thing. This one, polar interval search action and polar related list. I guess this one, not related list. This is the one which I remember. This is for the what I can say new UI, something is to bring the data kind of things is there, but let's not touch. If you want to reduce the timings, you can. So it is now 30 seconds. If you want to reduce to 10 seconds, you can update these properties easily at your end. But again, as not recommended by ServiceNow, so let's not touch this property out of the box. Otherwise, in the upgrade, it will create a issue for us. So this is what, because the polling property is required to get the data from the different systems and see that, OK, this is working, or this do have any new threat, do you have any new vulnerability kind of stuff, and that bring to the and update the systems here. OK, now the third part is that what we have is called the tags. Let me open this and here. This thing. Let's open this here and you can see the tags. This one. OK, now the first question comes that what are the tags mean here? Tags is a way to classify a security incident. Tag is the way to quick identification about an security incident, that what type of incident it is. It's a phishing, it's a denial. Now the question, Atul, can we get it from this thing category as well? That we can get, but tags are easily searchable part on that particular stuff. This is what the definition given by ServiceNow on that particular thing. So you can put the tags here. So we have different tags, likely beginning, hybrid, EDL, navigation, sorry, new sighting, fish tank, block from the sharing, red. We will discuss this. This is a TLP. We will discuss little later on that particular part. Meta tag, potential fish enrichment, and all things will be there. But if you go on this particular part, I can say there are two types of tags available in ServiceNow for this particular thing. OK, let me, and this is very much important from the examination perspective, very much important. One is called the primary. One is called the secondary. In the primary, we have two types, primary and secondary and secondary OOP out of the box. And the full form stand for SN_SI_primary, like this, primary_OOB. Now the question comes that what is this meaning of OOB and without OOB? Means out of the box I can say, OK, these are the one which is coming out of the box. These are the one which appear what I can say in the filter in the drop down for the all users. So let's try to go here where I can go, and primary is for the personalize only. Personalize and for all users. So it's look like public and the private, like that. I am working on a security incident. I have few tags for my personal identification that, OK, if I'm working on this type of issue, the tickets, like we do the flags in our Outlook on the emails. This is what I can say. Few flags are commonly available, which is for all users, and few flags I can use only for my purpose. This is what this particular thing do. So how we can see this part? Let's come here and check for the Analyst Workspace. This is what landing page filters. Oh, this is not landing. Yep, this is landing page filter, and this is what is the tags here. OOB means available for everybody, and primary means only available for me. So if you see that everything is OOB means it is available for everybody, and you can tag add as well as SN. You can say primary. OK. Primary, like this, and these all are the available. So if you remember that on the workspace, this is the first level, when we go in the list view. This is what is the useful thing here. All open. This is the first level, and under that we have a second level things here as well. This is what ServiceNow say the primary and the secondary. From the examination perspective, I'm telling you these are very much important. The straightforward question can come and little tricky question can come, but you will get definitely a question on that particular part. Okay, now we'll discuss about this thing, that what I can do else is the UI action. Form UI action. It means I don't want to show these options to my users, maybe add playbook, compose, or incident kind of things. What I can do, I can go here and search for the Analyst one, and I can click on the form UI action. By default, these are the UI action available. Let's see, do we have any other field available which can identify created class, active kind of things, UI page, all the things will be there. This thing, domain, display, all the things which you want, you can put it here. So with the help of this, we can remove and we can add any UI action on this particular part. I have to be just see, let me see, create change. I don't want this should be available because number one, we're in the scoped application and this is a global, we are in the scope. It is in the scoped application, but we are in the global scope. So this is the reason we are not able to change it. So you can see that this is a type server side action, create change, and we can build that part. So with this particular Analyst workspace, we can change this UI actions, what we want, what we don't want. You can do that particular stuff accordingly at your side. Now the third part, related list configuration, means if you go here, I have only these many related lists, but I want more related list as well. So the same place, go here, Analyst workspace and related list configuration. So you can see I created one, but I created in the this one. So if you going in the scoped application, you can add more as well. So if I click here, new, I can put LNG world order 20 and save. Once I click on this, then I will get option to add the related list. The only thing is that why it's not be showing, because I'm in the global application, global scope. So you can see attachment, I want to say 10 and save. It will not show. Okay, it's already there. So maybe I can put, there are few one which I can show you. Let's say task, only task. And let me click on save. Okay. Oh, it's already there. A lot of things are there. What I'm doing. Firewall logs. It's all maybe these are available, but definitely as I'm in the global scope, so it is be not showing. So what I can show you here. Okay, so we are doing the right things here. Good. So these are the this is the third point which we can do. So first we see the how to change the landing page config filters. Second, form UI action, and third is the related list. This one, related list configuration part. Important because we can add like task, we can add like risk, we can add like reserve kind of stuff. So what you want, you can add it, but these are the limited numbers only. You can see here. This one, threat lookup result. It's already there. Maybe it has been added again, or maybe I'm in the right, not in the right place. Already present in the observable groups here. So you can go here. But why I'm not able to see this? Sorry, I'm on here, detail, related records. Under this it's showing kya? No, other records. Maybe it's showing somewhere. I'm not able to find out that where it is be showing to me. But yes, we can make a change in that particular part very easily. If you don't want to show, you can hide it actually. Okay, now the third point, that in the normal native UI, what we can do, we can send an email from the form itself. And here also we have the option called the compose email. Same thing, nothing is going to be changed. But if you want to use the template for this one, we have a standard one, that is email client. We have to be use it. So what I have to do? You have to go here and search for the email client configuration under system policies. It's gone. Sorry, not email client, it's a client template. I forget. Client. Yes. Email and email client templates. Okay, this one. And here I can create a new. And what I can do, I can create on the table which I want. So I can use a table called the, maybe I want to put on the SN task table or what. So I can say SN underscore SI underscore incident table. Rest thing, we already know that how to proceed or what to do in this particular part. Easy to do, definitely, which we all know that what to do, CC, BCC, all things we can do, because this is not the part of the security incident admin. It is a part of the mainly admin trainings or ITSM training specifically. So this is the fourth thing which we can do on this particular part. Now, if I come back here and see that what is the next part we have to be doing. Now, if you remember that while doing the setup assistant, we heard a term called the escalations as well. And escalation means that something I want to be point to the another team because my primary team is not responding on that particular part. This is what we call the escalation. But before I reach on the escalation, let's understand how this incident get assigned. Who is a workspace? Okay, come here. Leave it. Okay, how the incident get assigned to this user? JVang. So ServiceNow says, and also we know in our practice as well, like in the ITSM, there's a business will run on that part. So here we can assign manually. Number one, we can assign based on the flows, or we can do the auto assignment. Same term, nothing gets changed. So you can see here that we done this part, properties were done, related list were done, tags were done, filter were done, and now we are on the assignment. So we can do via manual, we can do via flow, and we can do via auto assignment. Okay. I know, and I assume that everybody know that how this auto assignment works specifically. Again, I'm not talking about the AWS for the CSM part, advanced work assignment. No, not that part. Let me see if I have any option here. Auto assignment, or let's say assignment lookup. Maybe assignment lookup can be work here if I'm not wrong on that particular part. LNG incident, security incident assigned to me, unassigned, assigned to me, unassigned request. No. So simple, we can use that the format we can use. This thing assignment lookup is there, you can see. So we can use this, we can put our tables on that particular part, and then we can work on that thing very easily on that part. But the thing is that how this assignment work actually, and I'm telling you, on the fourth attempt when I appear for this exam, it was a very tricky question on me. There are three parameters which need to be considered for assignment. And again, a straightforward question. Agent time zone, in which time zone it work. Agent location and agent skill. Maybe you can link this skill with the CSM part, or now even in the ITSM as well, we can use a skill set here. This is very much important point here that there are three ways or three parameters to be considered for the assignment. One, time zone, in which time zone is agent areas, location, and the skill set. Maybe you can refer it as what I can say, shift roster kind of things or something else, but these are the major and the prime factors we need to be do that particular part. Now a ticket or incident has been assigned, and now we have to be do the escalation on this. Now let me come back to my topic here called the escalation. This one. Escalation happen in the two ways. One is hierarchical and one is the line by what I should say functionally or function level or the department level or the group type, I can say. Okay, hierarchical means from L1 to L2, from L2 to L3, or I can say from L1 to L2 to legal to finance or any department. We can put the escalation here. Even HR is the part of the escalation on that particular part. This is what the escalation concept exists in the SIR. But the thing is that how we can define this, where it need to be put, where it need to be find out. So for that, we have to be create the escalation groups first. If a group don't have any escalation group defined, then it will not work for the escalation. So how it can be do? Let me come back here. I'll come here and I will search for the security incident and search for the groups. Groups. Not here. Group. Or not here. Sorry, it's not security. No. It's let me search with the word escalation. EXELA. This one, escalations. Yes. So here we have to be define the escalation group. Means if an incident has been assigned to SIRT, then it should be escalated to SIRT L2. Until unless we don't have any definition for this, means until unless we don't have the escalation group for this particular escalation will not work at all. So now I can click on the submit here. Let's try if I can go here. Do we have any option for the escalation here? Create escalation. No. Anything that we can see? Overview. Let's see threat and finding observable. No. Details. Again, change subcategory. No. Priority. Override is source, parent, assignment. SIRT, it means this should work now. Notes, no, not here. Maybe I have to be check that when this escalation work actually, because I'm not getting any option on this part. Okay, so in this part, from the examination perspective, it is important that what are the two fields available. One is the initial group and second is the escalation group. We have to be do on that particular part. Okay, once we create this escalation group, now we have to be see that how this escalation work. I think that this, if I remember correctly, this is not available in this part. Let me go to the normal UI. Security incident here. Let me SURITY security incident. Not this one I want to be used. Let me open the native view. Assigned to me. Let's see anything assigned to me. Yes, this one is assigned to me. So I'll open it and let's see, do I have escalation UI action on the top? Yes, I have this escalation. And this button will only and only appear if this particular group has an escalation. So if I click on the escalation, which group you want to do? I want to group this one, and reason. Anyways, this one, and click on the submit. This is the way it will do. If I remove the escalation from this, let's do one thing. Let's say this part, or if I remove this escalation configuration, it will not work for me. And what role is required for the escalation? It's not admin, it is required. SN, SI analyst role is required to do the escalation. Because I log in as the admin, I have all the access or all the roles available with me. So I'm able to do that particular part on this particular thing here. So now for this, let me come back here. So we done this thing. This slide is very much important from the examination perspective. It's a very good and deep chapter which is talking about specifically about the security incident response. So property related list, filter, UI action, primary tags, secondary tags, assignment group is the important. And we done this escalation. That correct group escalator button only appear if the group is be existing there. Escalation can be hierarchical or the function only. Now we just left with the one or two topics for this particular sequence is the security tags, because this is important from the examination. And major incident workspace we already discussed, but if and I told you that we are not able to replicate or we are unable to get that workspace in our PDI. So we will not discuss this more, but we'll cover this particular part in the upcoming slides about the security tags. So till the time, take care guys, and let's connect again on the day number 13. Bye bye.